What's good, y'all? No Mercy. Trap New York shit. NoMercyTV.com. We live, man. We live. Uh, it's been a lot going on past 24 hours. You know, a lot of blogs dropping. But if y'all see, I already dropped. You know how I feel about the whole thing on the channel. You know, so when y'all get a chance after this live, make sure y'all run it back, check it out, and everything. If y'all got any questions, if y'all watched the blog already, and you know y'all got anything y'all want to discuss or ask me, you know, feel free. But what we all gonna do is share this live real quick, you know. And I'll always take time out to share the lives and stuff like that. But we got a few things. We gonna talk about the Chris Unbias shit. We gonna talk about these idiots spamming the dislike button, thinking that they're doing something. And then after that, I want to watch a battle. I want to watch a battle that came out yesterday. Real Deal versus XL. You know, I haven't watched it yet. You know, I'm like, you know what? Why not take these streams and use them to put eyes on certain people? So you know, watch battle with y'all. You know, see what y'all think about, you know, certain content if y'all haven't watched it or whatever. So yeah, we gonna get into it, man. Excellent connection. Okay, we lit. All right, let me share the stream real quick. Pack in though, cause we here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. You know, same channel, same place. All donations accepted. If y'all want to donate to my Cash App is damn, it just disappeared from the thing. It's $ No Mercy Harlem. So you know, $1, $2, $3. Or you're feeling generous and you're a millionaire and you got $100,000 to send me, then go right ahead. I'm just saying. I said I was gonna share the live, right? Wait, what the hell? Why is my? Do I gotta go to my channel? Oh, that's why. Okay. There we go. He just re-uploaded it, so I gotta go watch. Oh man, it's definitely a dope watch. Definitely a dope watch. Definitely worth every minute. He put a lot into it in terms of just, you know, the editing and everything. I happened to catch it before he took it down. You know, so I was able to watch the whole thing. But that shit 2 hours long. I'm like, Jesus. But shit, definitely go watch it. If you hadn't, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be live by the time you get back. But what I will say is Monday. You know, I'll probably reopen the stream to discuss that again, being that it just got re-uploaded, and I know everybody hasn't watched it yet. So you know, it'll still be something for us to discuss on the next stream. So. Tweet. Bop, 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 bop. I don't know, what am I doing? I gotta put in the fleet. Twitter and they story ripoffs. You got tweets and fleets now. I forgot who I was talking to, and they said they learned about fleets because they watched the battle. Somebody mentioned it in there. They don't even be on Twitter like that. Okay, so yeah, you know, just a few last minute things to talk about in terms of this Chris Unbias thing. I'm not gonna go into the whole thing, you know, because I did just drop a blog on it, so you know y'all can make sure y'all check that out if y'all haven't. But so then you gotta watch his blog. Then I gotta watch my blog, was like a half an hour. So yeah, Big Al was good. Yo, Big Al, he beat you to the punch, man. He definitely beat you to the punch. He got you up out of there. But so yeah, y'all got a lot of content to watch between the two, you know. But yeah, man. That was an interesting blog, though. That was a very interesting blog. That was a very interesting blog, and you know, I'm all for the controversy. Like, controversy sells. That's what people want to see. You know, people want to see niggas get packed up, and a couple people got packed up. You know, even when he went off on a tangent, right, and he was talking about how bloggers build a narrative against certain battlers, and how you might see a particular blogger blogging about New Jersey twerk 25 times about the same topic. Yeah. So he's seeing the same thing that I'm saying. You know what, Big Al, I'm gonna make you a mod. Add moderator. Alright, Big Al, you can power up. You're a Super Saiyan over here now. You feel me? So yeah, you a mod, bro. Did it put you in the did it give you the I think it's supposed to give you the wrench or whatever. I don't know. But either way, oh yeah. Yep, you lit, Big Al. You lit. You a mod now. You official. You got the official No Mercy TV mod stand. You feel me? And you know what's crazy? I wasn't even gonna give nobody one, but I'm like, you know what? I fuck with Al. Al always showing love. Al always supporting. So why not? You feel me? But yeah. So basically, he see the same thing I'm seeing with all his different bloggers. We seeing the same thing. We seeing the bullshit narratives that people post. People like Battle Truth. We seeing what I was saying in one of my recent blogs about how bloggers make things personal with the battlers. You understand? As if they owe them something. Like, bro, don't nobody in this culture owe you nothing. You feel me? Like, you know, people are inserting themselves into these issues and then wondering why people have an issue with it. You understand? And it's like, once you make it personal, that's on you. Don't sit up here and then try to act like a victim, act like you ain't doing nothing. Nah, you make 20 blogs about a specific person, negative blogs. You don't never report on the good stuff that they do, but you got 20 blogs about this one particular person. And then you mad when they strike back. You understand? So, you know, I feel like me and Chris are, in terms of battle rap media, kind of like fighting the same fight, just for people to do good media. Like, why is that so much to ask? Why is it too much to ask for people to validate their sources, for people to confirm the things that they're reporting on before they're reporting them? You know, I understand, like, people enjoy getting clicks, people enjoy being quote unquote entertaining, but me personally, I would never sacrifice integrity just to be entertaining, you know. And it's ironic that a lot of the people that y'all do say is, oh, they're more entertaining than me and I'm boring and shit like that. Ironically, these entertaining people lack morals. You understand? So that'll never be a type of time I'm on. Like, I'd rather be boring as hell than to be entertaining and not morally sound. And when you morally sound, a lot of times you don't focus on that aspect of trying to be entertaining. Like, I'm not a monkey to be dancing around in nobody's circus. You understand? So, you know, when it comes to this camera and blogging, I'm just here to give y'all factual stuff, like, based on, you know, facts. You know, like, when I get a lot of when I see certain headlines and stuff like that, I reach out to people, you know, especially if I have a rapport on certain people. You feel me? So good media doesn't get views. That's an issue I have on my channel. I do all clean media and get no views. See, Mailman, and this is the fight we have to fight. You feel me? Like, we have to be in this for the long haul, you know. And but let me tell you this: the fact that you do good media is going to go a long way, because people see that. Trust me on that. There's a lot of people that see that, and I learned that when I see some of the comments that are on my videos. You know, a lot of people didn't even like the fact that I was entertaining, like, the whole back and forth with other bloggers and shit, because it's like let me tell y'all, my last video, right? Smoke Kings TV was good. Chris Sadler was good. on one of my most recent videos, right? I'm not sure if y'all familiar with him. It's a battle rapper from the UK. His name is Shocks the Rebel, right? And he commented on my video and he told me some real shit. Told me basically, yo, be the bigger person. You feel me? Like, I'm someone in the culture and I don't watch them other dudes because that's not what I'm into. You understand? They're bozos, they're lames or whatever. And he's like, yo, I watch your content because you're what we need in terms of media. Like, I'm just, paraphrasing basically what he said. But, when I seen that and I'm like, yo, this is somebody that's actually respected in the culture, somebody that's actually active in the culture. He's an actual battle rapper, a name at that. You understand? So when I see comments like that, it make me realize like, yo, I'm somewhat respected in this game by people who are actually valid. So it's like, I'm definitely gonna start moving smarter in terms of that and just not entertaining certain shit. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm still gonna have my moments where I'm just like dogging people, but at the end of the day, it's still gonna be always in a moral fashion. You understand? It's just gonna be. I'm not gonna keep doing the pointless back and forth with people because when you address somebody, right? You feel like somebody is doing something wrong, whether it's to you, whether it's somebody else. You want to get to a resolution. You want to get to a point where it's like, yo, this is what I feel you did wrong. This is where I think you did some bullshit at, and you want to get a resolution at the end of it. But a lot of these guys, they don't want a resolution. They want to keep on going. They want to keep on arguing so they can continue to create content. You understand? And that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to keep on going in the endless back and forth with you because, like, I don't operate like that. Why? Because the minute you get disrespectful, I'd rather just punch you in your face. You feel me? Like, that's just the type of person I am. So, to go back and forth on the internet, especially when people are being disrespectful, it's like, yo, let's take the disrespect off the internet. Like, what are you trying to leave a paper trail for the police for? Like, you want to keep making the show so that way when you do get punched in your face, the police know where to look. Like, that's how I take it. You understand? So, you will never get that from me again. You feel me? I feel like I proved my point with the people I was going back and forth with. If you go check out the whole Get Your Bars Up Media video where everybody was on the line and we was discussing certain stuff, and just read the comments over there. Watch the video, read the comments. You'll see who people were siding with. You understand? So, and that's what happens when you take these issues on a neutral platform. People will get to see who is right and who's wrong in the situation. You feel me? So, but yeah, it's one of those things. It's good that bloggers stay on battlers' helmet though. Sometimes battlers be on bullshit, and I agree with you. But there's also a way to address the BS that battlers be on. You understand? There's times I done seen battlers doing BS and I didn't inbox them. I didn't call them and hit them up. You understand? Just to let them know, like, yo, you doing some BS right now. Like, fix that. Tighten up, man. You feel me? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. I understand that the fans want something they want to show. The fans want to show. They want, yo, if so-and-so did something wrong, they want you to drag them publicly. You understand? And you can't do that with everybody. Like, there's certain people that I'm willing to do that with just because, like, I may not have a rapport with them. Or, for me, it may not be no need in, having a personal conversation because it's just, like, the bullshit is clear as day. But there's certain people that when you do have, like, a strong rapport, you're going to reach out and be like, yo, you're doing too much, So, one thing like said that caps was sticking up, and did they make up when you get out? People never know how tense it was for those two. I'm happy for both of them. Yeah, I do remember like they had a little back and forth for a minute, and with all the stuff going back and forth in the groups and stuff like that. But I fucks with Mercy because he don't hold back with the ones who deserve to get canceled. Yeah, I don't. I'm not picky with my fights, in terms of the stuff that I speak on. But, and people will try to do that. People will say, like, oh, why you don't report on this? Well, there's certain things that it's really hard to report on if you don't have both sides of the story. For example, like when they was going in on Twerk with all, the issues with the deposits and the league owners and stuff like that. Have you spoke to Twerk to get his side? Have you spoke to the league on it to actually know what's going on? Because if you don't have both sides of the story, then how can you accurately report on something? You understand? So, that's just what battle rap media is now. And we're not going to call them media. We can't call them media because they're not media. If you're not doing good media practices, you're not media. You understand? You're just a person sitting in front of a camera with an opinion. That's all you are. Like, don't disrespect the word media, and don't disrespect the rest of us that actually do good media by sitting there and, like calling yourself media and you don't even know how to conduct yourself. Some of y'all, like, you can do media. Yo, Cassius was good. You can do proper media without actually going to school. But the rest of y'all, some of y'all niggas need to go to a college course for journalism and, communications and that kind of stuff to understand what you're doing. But like I say, man, me and Chris, I feel like we fight the same fight. He was going through a lot of it even before he got locked up and everything. And let me just say this, man. Let me say this about this Chris situation, all right? Y'all know I'm all for controversy and all for the back and forth and the bullshit, right? Y'all paid attention to the people he did address. I paid attention to the people he didn't. If you know, you know. That's just how I look at things. You understand? So, the people that didn't get addressed, that I knew should have gotten addressed, I'm like, oh, it's a different agenda for those guys. You feel me? So, I'm not going to go deep into that, but yeah, I see things that other people don't see. So, Mercy, do you feel we need to apologize to Chris? Yes, I feel like everybody that pegged him as guilty before a court outcome needs to apologize. I certainly do. Everybody that called him a rapist, everybody that called him a child molester, because here's the thing, the child molester thing, he proved that that wasn't the situation. He posted the paperwork. He posted the paperwork with Shorty's name and the year she was born. She was born in 1995. So he's not a child molester. So that, anybody who called him a child molester has to retract that. So that's clear as day. That's clear as day. Me, in terms of like how I'm, my stance publicly, I'm going to say that being that it is a dead docket and he hasn't really been proven innocent or guilty, what I'm just going to say is before you judge, wait for the court outcome. That's it. Wait for the court outcome and then have an opinion on it. And I think that's how we all should move with all of these situations going forward. You understand, whether you're looking at the math situation, Sirius Jones situation, when you're jumping on camera and you saying, I know he did it, snitching. That's telling. That's snitching. And you would think people that been to jail would know that. But it just goes to show the fraud in a lot of people's character out here. If you can sit on a camera and not know somebody, and then you say that, yo, that this person committed this crime, I know he did, I know he's guilty, you tell him. You tell him. You tell him, because it's still a statement. I said this in my blog. It's still a statement. It's you getting on video, pointing to someone and saying that they committed a crime. It's telling, no matter what way you put it, it is snitching. So I peeped that too. Piper Boy was worse than Battle Truth. We here with it. You get what I'm saying? So I could tell what his energy was in terms of that guy. So that I'm pretty sure that's why he didn't get addressed. So but you feel me? We caught that. We caught that. You know what I mean? So but I'm basically wishing for the best for him. You understand? So when it does come time for him to have his court case and stuff like that in his trial, let's see what the outcome is. Let's see what the outcome is before we just start throwing accusations around. You feel me? that part of the blogger is saying they know it's the same. That part of the blog is saying they know it's the same extension was on point. Never thought about it like that. Here's the thing, right? It was a point that I was thought that I was about to go back and forth with Battle Truth. I kinda was gonna throw that out. I kinda was gonna go that same exact route because I peeped that too. I peeped that. I peeped that. Which is another reason why I don't rock with him. See, this should begin to start to add up to y'all. When y'all see why other people are going at these people, and y'all see what the fans say on certain platforms about these guys, it should make perfect sense as to why I don't rock with these guys. Again, morals before entertainment. That's all. That's all. That's all. You know, I peep a lot of this stuff. You know, and when I did, when Battle Truth did address me, when me and DME was going back and forth, and I shot my blog back at him, I told him, yo, know what you're talking about before you jump in that water. Because then, when I decide to go in, it's going to be ugly. You know, and Chris did what I was going to do, basically. You know, so salute to him for that. Salute to him for that. Damn, he done ripped my ammo from under me. You feel me? But I'm glad that somebody did, you know, address that. Because, yeah, I do feel like that's rat behavior. You know what I mean? So, Saunders, what up? My guy, No Mercy. Quick question. What's a good camera for YouTube videos? I'm going to keep it a buck with you, son. You can use phone cameras if you want. Like, if you're just doing, like, regular blogs, like how I'm doing right here, you can use a phone camera if you have a good phone. So, if you got like, a Galaxy, like, you can have, like, a Galaxy S9. You understand? And they have a great camera. And you can use that. You feel what I'm saying? So, if you're just going to do something simple like blogging, you can do pretty much whatever. I use my phone and Filmic Pro. You know what? I use, for some of my blogs, I use my phone and I use Power Director. You know, I'm one of them dudes. I pay for the apps because I don't want that little watermark in the corner of my shit. You feel me? But yeah, any phone camera is good. Just get some lights in the mic. Definitely. You know, lighting definitely matters. Lighting definitely matters. Make sure the light is on your face. You feel me? Like, that way you know. The only reason the light is not on my face is because, you know, I would have to reposition my my setup and everything. You know, but I gotta upgrade wifey phone. Man, what kind of phone she got? My lives be Christy. So Mercy, so dead docket means they can't prosecute no more. No, this is the thing. What dead docket means is that currently they're not pursuing the case, but they can reinstate it at any time they feel like it. I think what's going on in terms of the stuff that's dead docketed is the fact that COVID is going on right now. So certain things that I guess they might have, you know, decided to pretty much give a indefinite postponement on, they can resume at any point. But I'm pretty sure the cases are probably like on a priority level, you know. So it's probably like big drug deal and homicide and, you know, those kind of cases that get dead docketed, and that, you know, once the city or state starts to open back up, they start, you know, addressing those in a certain order. You know, so who knows how long it'll be before Chris, because he got, if he got dead docketed during COVID, right? The city opened back up, but then everything is about to get locked down, I think, over these next few weeks. So it's like the dead docketed could probably get extended. So, you know, they can go back into it at any time. You know, it doesn't just mean the case is like literally just thrown out or anything. You know, okay, so now I'm confused. How does that make him innocent? No diss to Chris. I'm just ignorant when it comes to the law. Nah, this is the thing. It doesn't make him innocent. But at the same time, remember, it's a case. Both people have to be fighting when it, you know, comes to a trial or a case. So who knows what might be going on the other end with the other party. You got to think about it like this, right? Let's say what did happen was she threw that accusation out there, right? So Chris is in court fighting. He's getting he got his phone dumped with in terms of getting it turned into a transcript so they could see like the text messages and things of that nature. Now if this is what's going on, and let's say maybe she's just not showing up to court. Let's say maybe, who knows, maybe she herself might be locked up, or whatever, something might have happened to her, whatever the case may be, and she can't further push the issue to stand on her accusation. Then the shit could possibly just go away. You understand? Because again, it's a case of trying to prove that he's actually guilty. So I'm not sure exactly how it it's not that it makes him innocent, but it's just like, if the person is not pursuing it, then the justice system would have to pretty much chalk it up to him being innocent. You get what I'm saying? So if they decide to go and pursue the case again, then that'll be a different story, and give him a trial date, and they go through the whole process and everything. But in terms of right now, it's just basically dead docketed. So it's neither or. He's not innocent. He's not guilty. They still have to await. And I think if it's dead docketed for like a year, then he can possibly get it thrown out. So we just have to see. So but the laws are different in a lot of different places. You feel me? So I'm not familiar with Georgia and their laws and everything like that, but we'll see. I'm definitely waiting to see the outcome of this whole situation. I did like in the beginning how he had Jazz do her slogan. In terms of the whole, like, she did her slogan, but like replaced it with Chris on some. Well, I explain shit when it's time to, and it's time to. Like, I thought that whole thing was fire. You feel me? So with that being said, I stay away from that particular subject. But I did feel like that because she made her accusation and then she just like disappeared. And it's like, if you were gonna do all that, cause this is how I look at shit, right? When you make an accusation, you're trying to get the public on your side to believe something. So what better way to do it than to drop whatever evidence you have? She said she had all of what she said she had. Didn't she say she had like text messages or some audio or something like that? Where was it? None of this stuff ever came out. So when you throw an accusation out there, you're trying to rally the troops, you're trying to get people on your side, and you don't get anything. You don't throw anything out there for people to actually believe it, then people can only assume that you are lying. And it's still an assumption. You don't really know, exactly what happened, but you can only assume that since she backed off, it was just a BS move. So, and that's one of the reasons that people got to watch how they talk about, a lot of these cases and stuff like that, because you never know how it'll affect things. You never know how it'll affect things. You don't know whether somebody is guilty or innocent. So it's like, if you're going to report on something, like somebody made an accusation, you can report on what you think needs to be done in terms of like, okay, so-and-so made an accusation. I think this person needs to respond, or whatever the case was, but you don't take it upon yourself to say, I know he did it. I know he's guilty. He looked guilty. He looked like he did it. Like, Battle Truth sitting up here saying, oh, you use your size and stuff like that to get control of this woman and stuff like that. What? How do you know? Have you spoke to either one of them? Do you know what happened? Like, that be the type of sucker shit that niggas be talking about, man. So, that be the reason why I be like, yo, y'all gotta fix how y'all, basically address things. You know, so uh, Fade Flacco 93. Shout out Adept HNIC. Shout out to him. I Adept. um, but let's get off this Chris thing for a second. You know, like I said, I basically put all my thoughts in the blog. Make sure I go check that out. Um, I'm glad he brought up his mans. You feel me? Uh, let's talk about you idiots. Spamming the dislike button. Nah, it's all love, bro. You feel me? Hold on. Yeah, but my point is there was no arrest, but yet Chris was arrested the next day, so that speaks volumes. No. Um, but see, the thing was with Shorty from the other situation, she said that she went to authorities and they didn't believe her or some shit like that. You know, so this is what she's saying, and I don't know how things work over where she lives, which is Jersey. So I just don't know. You feel me? But different states carry different ways that they handle stuff. So a place like Georgia, right? A place like Georgia, where they kind of, they do have a large black community, but at the same time do have a large white community in certain areas. They're usually, I feel like they're more proactive on certain situations. So it's like, once somebody says they want to press charges, then they have to come and lock you up. Every state is not like that, but there are some states that are like that. So all somebody in certain places, all somebody has to say, like let's say somebody got killed. If somebody just wants to be an asshole and go to the police and say, hey, this person did it, the police can lock you up in certain places. And you can get a whole charge behind that until, and you know what's crazy? Your life can potentially be ruined because of it. Like on some real shit. Like somebody can really do that. And let's say for example, right, in New York City, I got a close friend who was doing security. Now, he had an issue where they raided his crib, right? They actually, it was a, if you from Harlem, you know about the raid that happened back in I believe it was 2013 or 2020, it was like 2011, 2012, 2013, somewhere around there, early 2010s. It was a raid, right? The police hit mad different hoods at once. They hit Polo Grounds, they hit Lennox, a couple hoods over there. Like they hit a whole bunch of spots at once. And this friend of mine, he was working doing security, and he had a security license, right? So when they raided the crib, they found that his roommate had drugs on him. So even though he was let out, because of course they found out that it wasn't his, but he did have to go in because it was his crib at the same time. Because his name is on the lease, mind you, right? So he, because he had police contact, whenever you have police contact, your fingerprints get sent up to Albany. Like Albany is like the hub for all of like your personal records and stuff like that, right? So because he has a security license, which is something that's also handled up in Albany, when he had that police contact, it put a flag on his security license. He couldn't work until he got the flag cleared, which means he had to go to the police station, get all the paperwork and stuff like that. He had to send it up there to Albany and then wait for them to clear the flag before he could go back to work. Now, the thing about the flag on the security license is they're going to call your job. They're going to even, they'll call your company. And at the time, he was working for Allied Barton. And they called Allied Barton Central Office and, yo, so-and-so got a flag on their security license. They must cease employment immediately until this is rectified. And he couldn't work until that got handled. So it's when it comes to police contact, like let's say, like I said, if something like that happens, you get that police contact and you do something where your job requires like certain licensing and stuff like that, you can basically lose out on days of work until the shit gets cleared up. You understand? So shit like that is just unfortunate. Shit like that is real unfortunate. You feel what I'm saying? So they come and get you for a traffic warrant. Yeah, yeah. So it's really that bad. Rusty, what up? It's really that bad sometimes. It's really that bad sometimes. You know what I mean? So how the arrests go in different areas, it really depends on the state, city, etc., etc. You know. So do y'all best to stay out of trouble. You feel what I'm saying? So the Dark Cloud NC. I was in Chris Unbias Redemption blog. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shit, I wasn't necessarily in it per se, but he did use a clip of like when you pull up my YouTube video on the Chris Unbias shit, he put like a screenshot in the beginning, so he made sure he ain't leave nobody out. Like Chris Unbiased, he be watching, he be in tune, he be in tune with everything. The fact that he even seen that Lush One post is like, whoa. You feel me? And the funny thing about that Lush One post is that I really just seen it come back up on Facebook. I want to say about last week or the week before. I was scrolling through Facebook. I got a notification. I don't know what happened, but I don't know if I got a notification or if it just appeared on my timeline. But I seen it pop back up, and I was like, oh, that's interesting that this coming back up right now after Chris done dropped this trailer. You feel me? So but salute the Lush One, man. Salute the Lush One. I can't really speak on his motivation in terms of why, he even made the post. And I haven't even read the post. I just know Chris Unbiased printed the post out, and it really took up 3 pages of printing paper to print out. So it was a long ass post. You feel me? But you know what? I actually think I have the post saved to my favorites. That's what it was. And on Facebook you can save posts. And I went and I saved that post because it was long as hell. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to wait till I'm like at work or something to try to read this post to kill time, because that post is like a 20-minute read. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if there's one thing I've never met Lush before, but if there's one thing I know from reading that post is that man could type like a motherfucker. You feel me? So, but salute to him, man. So hopefully him and Chris could, patch that up. You feel me? Because I feel like both of them are in completely different places in their life now. You understand? And I feel like they both should be able to, settle this issue with a conversation. It should be able to be handled like that. You understand me? So, you're right. The fact that he seen me was crazy. I'm pretty much a nobody in the battle rap community. Listen, if you active and you're moving, you never know who's watching or who's able to see, what you got going on. So, that's why when people talk all this shit about like views and things of that nature, it all depends on who happens to gravitate towards your content. Like I said, somebody from the UK, Shocks the Rebel, a person who I wouldn't even think was somebody that even watches me, was telling me that he was subscribed to my channel and that he watches my content. So when you see stuff like that, you never know, even at the smallest levels, who could be in tune with you. You feel what I'm saying? So, your work in the battle rap community, as long as you keep your shit consistent and keep on dropping dope content, you're going to have people that's going to rock with you that you're not even going to know who they are. You understand? So that's why I keep on doing this. That's why I will continue to blog. Like, it was a point where I was doing so much, and I was treating blogging like a hobby, but I'm not doing that no more. Why? Because I have too many valid people that rock with me heavy. So I'm going to continue to do this. This is gonna, I'm on this. Like, you feel me? So, it would be a bad move for Chris if he put hands on Lush One, because it might put him back in jail. Yeah, you're right about that. And in the midst of this whole thing going on, with it being dead docketed, you don't want to, F up your freedom and then possibly risk your other trial looking crazy because of this situation. Like the same way Chris said, like, yo, how the bloggers are speaking on his character and stuff like that, and how they can use that against him. Yeah, you don't want to have a issue with Lush One that gets ugly, and then that damages it as well. You get me? So I'm glad Chris is back. Explain your opinion. Why did he start a new channel when he still has an old channel and still has all them subs? Here's the thing. I felt like Chris Unbiased for one, he kind of wanted to test the waters to see like what his new channel would do, because like he said, he dropped it on a channel with 0 subscribers. You understand? And the trailer got 11K. So just imagine what this video is going to do. This video is probably going to do 100,000. You know what I mean? And not to mention, you kind of want to separate the content, because if you look at the old channel, right, the quality is completely different. Like you would think he probably was using like webcam or cell phone footage back then. Now, when you have a whole new production value, you want your new channel to be all of just a good production, you know. So I could see that being a reason why he did that. You know, we need some kind of good to come out of 2020. Respect you, Mercy. I appreciate you, and yes, we definitely need more good in 2020 and 2021. You know, the planet need to get its chakras back aligned. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because it's just been too much going on, man. Too much negative going on, you know. And the thing with me is, like, I understand that negativity is always going to be a thing. There's always going to be some negative out there, but it's just something that's just unnecessary, you know. And that's what we got to work on as a people, just decreasing the amount of unnecessary negativity that there is. You know, and I don't want to, you know, get all preachy and stuff like that, because I still have my moments. I still have my moments where I'm ignorant as hell. You know, just because, like, I have such a merciless, like, that No Mercy shit is, like, real. Like, that's not just a name that I made up. You feel me? Like, there's certain things that I stand firm on, you know, in terms of morals and shit like that. So, you know, I'm always just going to be me. You feel me? Yo, I need a better lens. Okay, my brightness look a little better. Yeah, I need a better lens, you know. But yeah. So what I wanted to talk about, another topic, was people spamming the dislike button. Like, will you be watching Battle Truth response to Chris? My opinion, no matter what he says he's done. Battle Truth went live. I watched a little bit of it, but again, man. Battle Truth went live, and he did respond to Chris, right? Trying his best to kind of like break down the video, and people in the chat were pressing him, like they were really pushing him to take back some of the stuff that he was saying, like the stuff such as the child and, you know, that kind of stuff. And it didn't seem like Battle Truth wanted to. It seemed like he wanted to stick to his guns, stick to the BS that he was putting out there, and you know, so I have to actually watch the whole stream. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I caught it like in the middle, so I'm not sure. But that is going to be an interesting watch. You know, I'm definitely going to watch that. I'm definitely going to watch that, because I want to see how stupid he looks. Because when he was talking, when I was watching, he definitely was saying a lot of stupid shit. Like, for example, when he's talking about the girl pulling up, when they pulled up to the store after the party. He's like, oh, Chris pulled out the debit card and he swiped it. No, Chris said the girl pulled out the debit card and swiped it. You know, but even little stuff like that, he'll get it misconstrued and then run off on a whole different narrative that makes zero sense. Like, so you'll have inaccurate information and then you run off on a tangent, and this is the problem. This is why people, you know, don't respect Capology. My guy, what's going on? You know, but yeah, people was definitely on the sales about that, you know. So I'm gonna watch that. I'm definitely gonna watch that though, because now I'm gonna be watching. This is the thing, right? When a big blog like that drops, I'm watching everything. I'm watching people's posts. I'm watching people's blogs, because I want to see what people's response are gonna be. You understand? So Capology, we just finished talking about this whole Chris Unbias thing, you know. But right now we're about to talk about you know, these weirdos that are spamming my dislike button on my videos. But let me get into that. You know, but the people that spamming the dislike buttons, right? I wanted to speak on that, because this is the problem. This is the problem, right? When I drop a video, my dislike button gets immediately spammed. Like, immediately. My last blog wasn't out for an hour, and it had almost 20 dislikes on it. So You can't tell me that, you know, this isn't like a calculated thing, like somebody, or or let's say this, if it's 16, it's either one person with 16 profiles, which is a possibility. You know, some of these guys don't have a life and they're doing that, or it's possibly 16 people that are subscribed to my channel. They have their notifications on and are waiting for me to drop a blog so they can dislike it. That is crazy. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you this when it comes to the dislikes. I'm going to school y'all. I'm going to learn y'all something right now, right? When a video drops, right? And you click on it, you see the dislikes are crazy, right? What's one of the first things you do? You're like, oh shit, this has a lot of dislikes on it. Before I actually watch the video, let me go in the comment section and see what people are saying about the video. What you idiots are doing is adding to my watch time. You're adding to my watch time because when people see our dislikes and then they go and see the comments and see that the comments are pretty much all positive and are actually like very good engagement type comments, people are wondering, okay, if these comments are good, where are the dislikes coming from? There's a whole bunch of dislikes, but nobody's explaining the dislikes. I need to watch this full video so I can see what he said that possibly made people dislike the video. And guess what? It increases my watch time. It increases the amount of ads people watch. And in turn, it kind of makes me more money. Stupid. So if y'all want to keep on spamming the dislike button, go right ahead. I'd appreciate it. Because you're going so hard to think that spamming the dislike button is something that works against me. No, it actually works more in my favor. You got to know how the mind works, you know. And I've been around too many people, and you know, done had so much of a social life that I know how people's minds work. You know, because I also know it's one of the things that I do. If I click on the video and I see the video got 25 views, but it got 35,000 dislikes, I'm going in the comments. I need to see where all these dislikes are coming from. And if nobody's explaining the dislikes, well, shit, I need to watch this whole video to see if there's something to dislike about it. You know? So, for those of y'all that see a massive amount of dislikes on y'all videos, y'all know this is what it's doing for you. You understand? So, you know, that's sad, Mercy. I used to be subbed to Battle Truth and Rome, but once I seen what they was about, I just unsubbed. Simple. I bet you it was Battle Rap Smigo. Who's that? Battle Rap Smigo? I'm not familiar, but yeah, like them guys, they are just like they bad media. I don't know anybody. I don't know why anybody will watch Rome DMV. Like why? The nigga faked his death. He dead. What are you watching him for? He dead, ain't he? He came back a few days ago to do a blog about Henny Man, somebody who he's been not liked for the longest. Like, how can you take him seriously? He's not media. The clout chaser. Like, come on, man. So, you know, I can't even respect those type of people. You feel me? So, Mercy, chill. I made a mistake. Come on. Nah. I wasn't coming at you. I'm talking about, you know, just people in general that watch that little weasel looking. Rome DMV looks like a weasel. He has a face like a ferret. Like he look like a kid that don't age. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's just gonna look 10 forever. Like he gonna grow out his little facial hair and stuff like that, and he's just always gonna look like a 55-year-old teenager. You feel me? But once Battle Truth said he was 21 and his BM was 15, I was out. Yo, listen, man, and people seem to have overlooked that. But in terms of Battle Truth, also when he said about when he was in jail, he had thoughts of making his bunkie give him some oral loving. Let's just say that. Like, what? talking about he was possessed by the devil. Man, get out of here. I can't. This is why never mind. My wife is awake, so I'm not going to say what I want to say about religious people. But he's weird. He is weird for that. He is weird, son. You feel me? So when I see stuff like that, I'm just like, yeah, nah, it's over, son. It's over. I can't take that seriously. You feel me? Then he said, why would he have to want him to suck it? If he was his bunkie, he would have just done it. Yo, these people that we let in battle rap are weird, yo. You know, so but yeah, man, like with that whole dislike shit, you know, I would hold up 21 to 15. What? Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, you know what was crazy? Cause Caps be getting on me about the whole dislike shit. Angry Fan, he be getting on me like, yo, I be seeing like, yo, they be disliking your video. I'm like, I don't care about no dislike button. Like that at least to me, I don't feel like, you know, it's really that big of a deal. Like I said, it'll increase your watch time because people are looking for why everybody's disliking the video. You know, so stuff like that is just like, you know, people think it works one way, like, oh, let's dislike his video so he won't be added to the algorithm and, you know, things of that nature. But you're forgetting that you're subscribed to my channel and you're also turning on notification and you're also clicking on the video. These are 3 things you're doing to add me to the algorithm, and you think the dislike button is going to change that. Like, stupid. You know, so but now that we got those 2 things out the way, what I wanted to do was I wanted to watch a battle with y'all. I'll probably cut these segments of this live, you know, because I don't want to have up the battles. Well, I don't want to have the battle up, you know. But I did want to watch this Excel versus Rell deal with y'all, you know, and see what y'all think. I haven't watched it yet, so, you know, when y'all do see my reaction to shit, it's gonna be, you know, 100% genuine. But shout out to Lex. This is one of the battles that did drop yesterday. Another battle that dropped that I do have to watch. I may watch it with y'all depending on how I feel. Is J2 versus Danny Myers. I definitely want to see how that battle turned out. So which one y'all want to watch? Y'all want to watch J2 and Danny, or y'all want to watch Excel and Rell deal? Chill. I rock with J2, Rusty, and he repped the trap. So, you know, that's the homie. And yes, I know he said some questionable things. I know. You feel me? But you know, one thing about me is like I'm not judgmental of people's you know, sexual preferences and stuff like that. I'm not one of them people that, you know, really, I don't judge people based on that. You know, because it's not my business to judge those people. And who am I to, you know, be mad about what somebody else does in their own bedroom? But I do know J2 is a cool ass nigga. Like, you know, have I seen J2 in person yet? I forgot what event I might have seen him at. You feel what I'm saying? But he definitely has been supportive of the trap since his first battle with us. We had a clip that went viral. So, you know, and he's been flying the flag pretty much ever since. You know, I'm actually thinking about putting him on the next Unity card that we do. You know what I mean? Having burned down the building. So, you know, let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this joint up. Damn, man. Cause you know the thing is, I wanna be able to leave this up, but I just don't wanna be guilty of like no copyright infringement. Right? Remember, J2 gonna have to lock in. Oh, I forgot y'all wanted to get that done. You know what? If you down, hit Steams. I'll hit Steams as well, and I'll talk to Bills and see if they want to do that. If they want to do that, then let's do it. I'm with it. You feel me? Yeah, if we're gonna get J2 on the card, then it's like, why not? That's gonna be the battle that a lot of people are gonna want to see. So, you know, I'm with that. I'm with that 100%, Cassius. So, and J2 said he would it as well, in terms of being on the card. So, you know, if that's the battle that's gonna go down, then shit, why not? You know, but Excel versus Trevor. I'm tired of seeing Danny. And you know what crazy? Both of these battles are trap artists. You feel me? So it's like, why not? You know, but you know what? Let's do XL and Real Deal. Let's do XL and Real Deal. Let's do XL and Real Deal. Salute the eye battle. I don't want to be still in their content. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, after the stream is over, I'm probably gonna put it on private, and then I'll cut it down to, you know, certain parts and shit like that, and then, you know, we'll be good from there. So let's get it.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct, but it's wordy.
Oh, shout out Paul Mars. I rock with Paul. He was there when I interviewed Lex, I believe. This beat fire.
Staten Island, what's up? I battle bar fights, man. My name Panhami, man. It's an honor and privilege to be here.
Yeah.
I got some motherfucking esteemed colleagues right here, so I'm happy, man. What's up, man? I'm good. Pandemic season, you feel me?
Yeah.
Anyway, to the right of me, please introduce yourself, brother.
Right on XL team fucking behind me, 508 shit in the building.
To the left of me, please introduce yourself, brother.
Yo, it's your boy Real Deal, man. Just a reminder, justice for Charlie, man. Never let him forget that.
Hashtag justice for Charlie. Let's get it.
It's every day, man.
Yes, indeed.
Justice for
Did
Charlie.
we do the coin toss and all that good shit?
Yeah, first.
All right, we did the coin toss. So Nohami Selly, let's get it.
Rusty,
All right,
appreciate the
let's go.
donation, bro. $10. Appreciate you as always, man, for real.
They let this dickhead with this physique teach phys ed. And bro, the only gym you know is Bean. Fuck you teach him to lift? Cash? Instead, he make the kids run 40s while he drinking his. Hey, if he tell y'all hit the ball, it ain't the one you think it is. I think it is. Him playing with a knee brace, going hard as shit. I mean, Matumbo blocking shots to just establish a bit of dominance. Sweaty as fuck. Sweaty as fuck. Personal. Demoralize them. While saying, be positive. I mean, real, they just playing the play. You reliving college. This Sal Bundy.
That was fire.
Four touchdowns.
This Sal Bundy. Poke high.
Oh, God.
You give me those vibes. I know you told your son how nice you was in sports in 05.
Yo, that's just stupid.
Don't lie. But
Let me say this. I like what X is doing. I like that he's adding more to his approach in terms of like not just being focused on the pen, but adding like, you know, the little funny shit as well. Like that's important. I feel like that's important for somebody like him to add more as opposed to just being the guy who's stuck just having the bars and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So salute to him for doing that.
since we both work with some students, I got a message from mine to yours. I hope you use it. Break out the basketballs. Fuck them weird games. They too stupid. And keep it light. They gotta go back to class. No new movements, and don't send them to summer school, cause they ain't with you moving. And fuck climbing that bitch ass rope. Bro, you do it.
Yo, X is crazy.
Back to the bars though. Cause if those jokes was not funny, this one Timberlake, this one Bieber, they pop hunkies, cause niggas fear bars. See, niggas fear bars. But I don't sell intimidation. It's just ingrained in me. I've been bred to be molded for situations. I'm usually chilling.
Okay.
But if I'm ever questioned if Trevor is hating, knife in his head, I get a well of information. How we doing?
Knife in his head, I get a
So you
well of
try my hand
information.
and do the wrist.
That's
In this sport, we let pussies catch bodies. with no uterus. If Rell take flight, I'll serve him with no stewardess. Why press? That's gonna get you intercepted, and I use a pick. The truth of this, that's fire.
Okay.
The truth of this, I'm out riding, looking for folk, hiding behind politics. They ain't really blacking Joe Biden, cause usually, when me them headlines stop, I dead the issue. Bro, the minute you sleep on me, something embedded in you, cause I'm a mercenary, nigga. One goal, I body bag shit. Look, big and small, y'all all the same size. The casket team fucking army.
Dirk Too Many was good.
The world's changing.
All right, that first round from X was fire. That was a good first. That was a dope.
I was thinking of your tweet. You'll love this one. Did I say don't put our names on the flyer because he's not a factor? Because hiding the main event for promotion, my dog, that's backwards. Truth is, I told Lex, if you promote this, my stock is dropping after. Because I'm a Pittsburgher who don't want to be on a card with squares. I'm Hannes Wagner.
I know the tweet.
Right?
I know the tweet.
Yo. I said, this your big shot. You got to be thinking like, what now? But you earned this. So they got the King of the Dot champ to come down. I am rooting for you. But you best not slack. Not one round. You know what they say when opportunity knocks. Till opportunity knocks you the fuck out. Somebody XL? Someone named X? Y'all about to get some flips about this shit. Y'all ready for excruciating? X-Wing? Expedition? Now we lit. See, that's the problem. Y'all train your ears to hear the same shit. Ain't this about a bitch? I am gonna flip. But you getting hit with all random shit, like when your bitch try to kick you out the crib. I said,
Okay.
I said, what's up, Jason? Man, every time we see you, you a doormat like Jason Bateman's acting, but I'm all about the action like anything Jason Statham's casting. You was begging for this battle. Let's go Lux style. Hit the roof. Jason, make it happen. I'd punch your head off on the rooftop like Jason takes Manhattan.
Okay.
I'm in your crib with the cig. I grab the burner and shoot. If your family's in the house, I'll fucking murder them too. Everybody can get it. Sick the dog. I'll let a hot one burn in his roof. You'll have to get an urn for your pooch like Turner and Hooch. Just stop, bro.
Okay.
Stop, bro. Y'all brought Tyson to box Kodo. You are broke as fuck. Your pocket's tight as Chewbacca and Han Solo. Man, if I eat your cup of tea, your shit sweeter than Watch Mojo. I'm a legend. Sweeter than hot cocoa, I'm a legend. You get the gist, I made more lists than Watch Mojo. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
He messed that up. He initially said sweeter than Watch Mojo. I'm guessing he meant sweeter than hot cocoa. I'd have made more lists than Watch Mojo. He kind of butchered that a little bit. So, you would have to take points off for something like that, but I get what he was. I get what he was trying to do there. That would have been fire.
I said, yo, cause I'm so good. I don't make music. I make anthems slap like Jimmy on guitar. I'm so smooth. The league gave me this chain, didn't have to hit me with the charm. Here's some advice. Don't get your ass whipped for the pride like Simba did the scar. For you, this a brush with death like I shivved you in the yard. See, there's a difference where we are. There's a difference where we are because there's a difference in our bars. When you rap, all I hear is crickets like when you wish upon a star. The illest hit me.
That was tough.
Y'all said the illest hit me up to battle. Your people don't even hit you up to spar. Or you roll with gorillas. I'll make ashtrays out their hands and butt my victory cigars. You know how a chef be. Looking for dead meat to test these knife kits. Blade out like a credit card on some shopaholic wet dream swipe shit. One minute he's upright, like what knife? The next he's like this. I got him leaking everywhere like the Epstein flight list. That's
That was fire.
If you shop on
fire.
Amazon, you should use Capital
calling the rounds
One
right
Shop.
now. I
It's
gotta
a
say
browser
XL10
extension
because I feel like Real Deal, even though he was cooked, I felt like he took a little bit long to heat up, and I felt like X was just a little more consistent throughout his round. So, and plus with Real Deal kind of butchering the hot cocoa Watch Mojo bar, I would have to give that to XL 1-0. But it's a close battle so far. you know, first round is close. They both was, you know, going crazy. So I got X1 though. But real deal, he's doing his thing.
I said, that was good, bro. I said, real deal. Either I'm out of touch, or you don't give me that real feel. Your ball's whack. I go to bed on your track like Trailville. I told Lex. Wow. Oh my God.
What? I go to bed on your track like Trailville? That's crazy. If you remember, Trailville had the song Some Cut, and the beat was like, it's a beat, but it's also you can hear like a bed squeaking or something like that. That was crazy. Oh my God.
All right. I told Lex, give me a plate so my appetite fulfilled. He'll turn veggie for what's that? This is a real meal, and I got the biscuit. Bro, I lift your spirit up. I'm optimistic. Release Bozak, bro.
That's right.
You in the opposition. Blue everywhere. All over this nigga. Stop resisting. I follow the killer's code. Blue everywhere. All over this nigga. Stop resisting. I follow the killer's code. You ain't gonna stop tradition. Stop the mission. Suppress that thought. Keep the real concealed, because knife in them, it's like a therapy session. I get real to spill. If I can set it, 45 rounds, peel your grill, I mean yellow tape, set the record straight. I'm talking real to real, I mean we...
That was fire.
That was fire. I mean, we cool. But if less is what I feel for Trevor, feel the pressure. I put your face on your chest like bill collector. Who wanna...
The bill collector chain.
Who wanna box the guard? You see, I know just what they charging, bro. See, you gave the champ a band, he shaky, I ain't the Parkinson. Who wanna box the guard? See, you know verse me, bro, we never the same. So when it's ring verse me, son, you may weather some pain. But speaking of Floyd, though, bro, you might win on the net with supporters, but think Victor Ortiz, I'll always be ahead on the corner. Who wanna box the...
What?
Who wanna box the guard? Y'all niggas know my posture that I don't play around. Bro, I told that full man, you say the wrong phrase, you're damn. Who wanna... Who wanna box the... Nah, enough of those. I overdosed. Been focused, bro. I knew I was the greatest when I had a rope of dope. Real. You belittle me, and you'll be undermined. It's dangerous. When I flip Moses anarchy in destruction time, so keep your hands where my eyes can see when I'm clutching mine, because I give Trevor Smiths. I don't give a fuck how this Buster rhymes.
That was fire.
Yo, I know the game. Nigga, I've been sick before Corona came. But it's crazy how working remote done help me get control of things. I load and bang.
That was fire.
Nigga, I load and bang. I explode, reload clips to him with folks witnessing. See the judges go to Sanson and say, y'all know what's outside. I was following codes he given, put him 6 feet in the ground. I'm technically social distancing.
That was tough. That was fire.
Can you say any large pizza?
I'm not complaining about
toppings,
the ads just because
just $12.
Niggas gotta make their money, so I don't complain about the ads. Dirk Too Many. We did the Chris Unbias thing. Actually, I dropped a blog about it on the channel. You know, so after the stream, just make sure you go to the channel and watch it, and you'll watch me unpack the whole thing there. And at the beginning of this stream, you know, I went a little, you know, bit more into it. You know what I mean? A lot of things that I didn't touch on in the blog. So you know.
So I'm a little rusty, but you guys want some X-name flips? Let me get on my X-game shit. Fucking try as I might. You probably assume someone like me would want to BMX and the tie-ins were white. You said a wolf on me, this ain't a fairy tale. Soon as he huff, he get the iron on sight. We not cool. Tell this snake I'm a mongoose. Hold on. Mongoose, Huffy, X. Oh, hey, this shit's just like riding a bike.
Okay. That was tough.
I said, battle rappers say you beat your girl up. These dudes are certain. That's the pussiest shit a man can do. For you, it's curtains. You said it was a misunderstanding. Y'all worked it out because y'all are too determined. So you're dumb and soft. You're like the acoustic version of a stupid person.
That's funny.
I am not I am not one of these lackeys who applaud and cheer your efforts. Wrestling with my opinion. Is he bottom tier or better? Oh, you'll do X, Y. I don't care, whatever. Yeah, I'm talking real spicy like a habanero pepper. You be like,
Okay.
Be like, people don't want to battle me because they know they take an L. Underrated up-and-comers or these overrated shells. Truth is, let's be trying to bread people up for you. They walk away from dough like Dave Chappelle because you're just okayish. Something lacking in your flow to make it gel. Same reason fans get all upset when they give Roman Reigns the belt. You're try-hard. You're try-hard. I said you're try-hard. You're like Adele. Remember how those Jamaicans felt? Pretending that you have some kind of flair when you know that ain't yourself. It's like the homegirl, you know, who played an elf. Oh, you're plain as hell like Zooey Deschanel. I said, okay. Now you start popping with the lips. Like, now you start going with the lips like you know me for a grip. Here's a tip, I'm shooting only from the hip. You can wild out. Broski, that dog and pony isn't it. Bob Dylan to the Beatles, I can show you how to trip. I said, I said they flew me here to tell this former vagabond to his face, beware when the shit don't add up, offering plates. I got some goons out back that would love to catch a homie and skate. They all got a 40, too. It's Jackie Robinson Day. I said, I said I'm putting feet to head so you can see the tread, cause I wig, fuck Bob. They should have taught you how to weave instead. I'm seeing red. You try to count on your hands, you counting sheep instead. You with your crew, whatever. Looney Tunes Sylvester. I put my fist through that bird cage for a tweet he said. I said, how the fuck?
That was fire. Okay.
How the fuck are you XL when you was living like a wino bum? Your life's a lie, bro. Your whole entire bio's one. Difference must be in our genes, homie. I don't run to prove it. Before I leave, I'll beat shit down your 501s. That's two.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly
All
can
right,
help. This
I gave Real Deal that
sentence is grammatically
I
correct.
think Real Deal took that one.
But it's word.
I felt like Real Deal was a little more consistent. He started showing more in terms of just rapping ability, like the multis and everything that he's doing. Real Deal raps really well. You understand? Like in terms of like not just punching, but in terms of actually being able to rap. You feel me? So I give Real Deal round 2. You know what I mean? X, I felt like he started off great, but as the round went on, he kind of like slowed down a bit. You know, he had a great opener, but then, you know, as time went on, it's like, you know, he wasn't keeping the same energy like he was in the first, you know. So right now it's 1-1 going into the third.
I said, Black Heisenberg with rhyming words. You know my method potent, ice cold, I write. With the venom in the hood, it hit like cobra strikes, it's spiritual. I talk to souls to the screen. I'm penning poltergeist, see he spit hard shit, but I'm very conscious that bro polite, and so it's like, that's fire. So it's like, this character's a character, real. It's just a show, it's one big screenplay. And we watched you get the pick and rolls, and I caught bodies to help me get off this shot. This is my pick and roll. I school niggas off intuition, whoever my mind, pick and roll, bro. I'm a prodigy. I've been through hell on earth with mad havoc, my work infamous. Lex said, I need you back at it, so I'm on site to get the job done. Task rabbit, if dog fight, discounter productive is bad habits. It's mathematic, nigga.
I used to work for Task Rabbit, so that's fine.
It's mathematic, nigga. Let's go. I see the state of times, we gotta focus ours. Cause just think 45's the president. And now people showing their culture power. You showed your power. 45's the president. And now people showing their culture power. You showed your power. These dumbass chains. You can have them, bruh. I don't ever need a chain. My ancestors done had enough. Hey, real shit? Hey, real champ? Nah, they robbed Chiller to me. You ain't the real champ. Come to the hood, he get his head pointed on like a real champ. I deliver. Figure if I go postal, I get a real stamp. I put 3 in your cap for thinking you had a real chance. Real. I heard you the chef when you cooking up hip hop. Well, my case basket. You don't know what's in it. Don't get chopped. Heard you. See, I just responded what Chef said. Menu options. Doctor put a plate in Chef head. 3 of them things. Now RD the chef is Chef Trash. Fire.
That was fire.
I heard you. See, I just responded what Chef said. Menu options, doctor put a plate in Chef head. 3 of them things. Now RG the chef is Chef Trash. South chef dead.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Hey, you getting bodied all these rounds. It's straight Michelin, God. If I give Chef the medal, it ain't a Michelin star. This God told. Y'all think his style would have me shook? Angler, bro, you come fishing over here, you getting hooked, nigga. Look. Nigga, look.
Okay.
Nigga, look. You jumped off that cliff and you saw I'm nowhere near bluffing. Y'all see me give Rell deal that Holyfield where I will air something. One goal, I body bag shit. Look big or small, you're all the same size. And the cash get team fucking hungry, you heard?
Midland Credit Management makes account management easy with our secure online payment portal.
Look, let me tell y'all something. Y'all see what Excel did with that bar, the South Park Chef's Dead and the Chef's Trash. I feel like this. More battlers should do that in terms of like, if you have a scheme, right, or you have a bar setup where it's going to lead to something that people can see coming, which is predictable. Most people would have put the Chef's Trash joint at the end, you know, and try to use that as a haymaker. No, put it as like the second or third bar because people already see it coming, and then they still have to see what's coming after that. You understand? That way it doesn't come off as predictable. You know, that's just one of the things that I would say for more people. Like if you got something, let's say it was reverse. You did the something, the Cartman Chef's Dead, and then you the three of them things, Chef Trash, like people see that coming from a mile away. So I like how he, you know, went the other way around with it. You know what I mean? So I think more battlers should do that.
The way you were tweeting RBE for this was very goofy. Put my picture on his Instagram. I'm like, there's a groupie. Liking comments that portray you as some generic Rudy. Keep it a buck. You're a bum throwing subs like Scary Movie. See, I talk. That's right. A sandwich. I talk a big game because my pen nice, but even off the top on fire. You just brought a crew to make noise and praise shit. Might as well have brought a gospel choir. That whole mean mug act where they scream, talk, and pop your callers tired. After the battle, I'd be like, I can't believe the gas that happened. Like a Holocaust denier. This is why I want to... This is why I want to quit battling. Y'all ever see me this adamant?
Don't go, bro.
Right lines, after looking at the proceeds of selling those white lines, that shit's baffling. Powder? I got the fiends rushing. Like I put a blitz package in. This coke I've been trafficking. I got the fiends rushing like I put a blitz package in. This coke I've been trafficking is whiter than rich Africans and Jim Gaffigan. I said,
Okay.
I said, put me in his hood. Put me in his hood, I'll have his baby mom sniffing coca. Yo, block me off them oxys till they in a coma. Your family jumping for them Xannies like a spitting cobra. I even got his cousins on the Vikes like Minnesota.
That was fire.
Newsflash. Your girl is out here topping dudes because she with a square. Whole blocks treat her like old socks, but to you, y'all are still a pair. I said,
oh my God.
I brought the crew, we shot a movie. That shit was layered. To make it pop, we ran a train and left drops of Jupiter in her hair.
Oh! Like that 90s shit.
So save the chit-chatting before I spray these clips at him. That young one you raised and shit, we aiming, click-clacking. Y'all like, that's crazy. That's a baby. That ain't the wave. We just laughing. We all grew up on basketball. No one will be surprised to hear Jason Kidd passing.
Okay.
I didn't think the dude would go there. Truth, I don't care. You're from Boston. That's Cupid, bro. I'm 2-0 there. No capping. No capping. You lost, boy. Even Rufio swears. Now you're getting all defensive like Rudy Gobert. See these levels? See, these levels can't be even from a studio chair. Joke rappers get chewed, I got Bazooka Joe scared. I know gangs in New York, we ain't shooting no fair. Put the 5 points on his head like Yu-Gi-Oh hair.
Okay.
Can't take the pressure. Turn bitch like Caitlyn Jenner. You're a stand-up guy, so I will kill your career like Kramer's heckler. Here's an A for effort. Here's an A for effort. I I came out more hardcore than Heyman's wrestlers. So you body me here. You body me here is the day Ari Shaffir sells out the Staples Center. That's 3.
That was a fire battle. That was a fire battle. I felt like that third round was close, but if I had to give it to somebody, I would give Real Deal the edge. You feel me? Just by a slight margin. You know, I just felt like he did a little bit more than X. But that was a great battle. That was a great battle. Like, you can even make a case that that third round is debatable. You understand him? I feel like it might just, you know, come down to preference, you know. So, but it is a dope battle. So, you know, I could say Real Deal 2-1 or, you know, have it debatable, but it was a great battle. That was a great battle. You feel what I'm saying? So, salute to Lex, man. Salute to Lex. You know, I always appreciate, you know, when he giving battlers like Excel plates that they deserve. You feel me? And Excel is one of them guys who just has a crazy work ethic. You know, he deserves to get looks. You know, unfortunately, for some reason, he doesn't get all the looks that he should be getting. But, you know, it's people around like Lex that'll make those things happen. So, you know, salute to him and everything he does over at our battle. And, yeah, that was definitely a good battle. That was definitely a good battle. And Rusty, yeah, Candy Rapper with 4 bars. I remember that. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm about to exit out of this. Well, but yeah, I was gonna try to do 2, but I ain't got the. I got a few things to take care of today, so you know, I'm about to actually close this out, but I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. I feel like we had a very great discussion. I appreciate my new mod, Big Al. Matter of fact, Rusty, I'm about to make you a mod. Rusty, let me know if you want to be added to my mod squad. You feel me? Hashtag mercenaries, man. You feel me? Let me know if you want to be added. You know, y'all just, whenever people is spamming and doing other like BS in the chat, y'all just gotta pack them up and get them out of here. You feel me? And Rusty, you one of the people that I would trust to make that happen. You know, I've been seeing you in the comments on other videos, you know, riding for the cause. So, you know, I greatly appreciate you for that. You feel me? You know, even aside from the donations, just your overall support for this channel. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's much appreciated. All right, Rusty, you are now a mod, so feel free to post and display your new wrench. You feel me? But you know, I can't do this all by myself, and you know, for me to have 2 fire mods on the squad, then yeah, we lit. You feel what I'm saying? So that was a good stream. I appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all go check out the blog I did on the Chris Unbias joint. The first 2 topics that I discussed, I think I'm gonna just chop them down, because when I stream, I actually be recording to my computer at the same time. That way I can keep the footage. So that way, if I need to do any editing or cut anything down into another segment, then you know that's just what we're gonna do. But yeah, just another way of just keeping on feeding content and stuff like that. And I can do things like this, you know, have a stream where we discuss topics, and then at the end, who knows, maybe watch a battle, and then I can even cut up the battle segment to where I can make it a recap and just cut, you know, the parts of me speaking on it and not have the actual battle and you know, just put it out as its own separate blog. So, you know, I think that's what I'm gonna start doing from now on. But yeah, man, this was a dope stream. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Make sure y'all go and hit that like button for me. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all turn on y'all notification bells on. And URL just dropped Chef Trez versus Danny Myers on the channel. Yo, URL, people have been smoking URL for dropping these old battles. I think I actually left a comment on the K-Shine and Nitty joint in terms of I left a comment saying clip longer than the amount of time it took to drop K-Shine and Nitty on YouTube. I don't know if some of y'all seen that, but yeah, that was me that I left that comment. But URL crazy, man. They dropping these battles a year later, but you know, it's still money for them. Like, it's still free money for them. You know, they using the app as their primary source of income, and then YouTube is pretty much just the breadcrumbs. You know, and being that some of these battles are so old, people are going to forget that they've seen these battles and might want to watch them again. So some of these battles are still going to hit like 200,000 or 300,000 views each. You understand? So, and then you got a lot of people, a lot of fans that don't have the app because they don't want to pay. So, you know, it still is going to turn out to, you know, a whole nother bag for them. So, you know, it works out either way. You feel me? So, let me get up out of here. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, and we're gonna continue to push this movement, man. I'll be back Monday morning. Over the weekend, I'm gonna be dropping, you know, stuff from the streams we did throughout the week. And shit, if anything else interesting pops up, then I will be blogging about it, you know. And I might try to do that fan show. That's the thing. I have to figure out a time that I'm gonna do that. You know, I still want to do the StreamYard joint where I just, you know, go live and can bring people on to talk their shit, or we could discuss whatever topics niggas want to talk about, and, you know, just have like a little gathering type of segment. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I appreciate everybody, and I'll be at y'all soon, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. You know what time it is. Subscribe to both of the Trap New York pages. We about to start dropping some battles. We just did 3 events in the past like month. Cleveland, Atlanta, and New York. So those be dropping soon. And yeah, man, we here, you know. So stay tuned with the movement. I'm No Mercy. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'm out of here.